Let's all look to California here. The Drug Enforcement Administration has ordered security and armored vehicle companies to quit serving cannabis shops. California-based shops started using the companies to transport large amounts of cash after the feds pressured banks and credit card companies to stop servicing the pot industry in 2011. So Zach, one dispensary owner told the Huffington Post that the Obama administration is playing a cynical double game, that dispensary owner said. And this is something it's worth talking about. And does the DEA order contradict the administration's policy?
I think the administration's drug policy has been incoherent at best for several years now. Even from the top, Eric Holder has said repeatedly that a lot of types of marijuana enforcement law they don't want to be pursuing aggressively, and yet you've still seen all these federal raids on pot farms and things like that. And just recently, of course, Eric Holder saying that there's a lot of people in jail for no good law enforcement reason right now under nonviolent drug crimes. He wants prosecutors to use some discretion when prosecuting drug cases and not charge people with crimes that carry long mandatory sentences. It seems like a totally reasonable law enforcement policy. Our prisons are to credit, but the DEA has been the sort of front line of the war on drugs for a long time. The people who work there really like cracking down on pot farmers, and here you have a case where I think it's actually really counterproductive. Not just to the administration's broader goal of being more reasonable on weed stuff. These pot shops have to collect money from someone, and then they have to move that money around. Yeah. And not being able to work with banks means you have to keep this cash around, which is just asking to be stolen, and then cutting them off from armored car services. Well, where are they going to go to protect their money? I mean, there are all sorts of illegal, criminal things that you can turn to for security. And drug culture, there is a history of one of the problems with the war on drugs is that people end up having to resort to criminal means, violent means, when they otherwise wouldn't. It would just be a business. It seems like the DEA really pushing things into a criminal zone when they don't have to.